working. I'm working with what's in my pocket in my kitchen to provide a fast, easy meal on a budget. What am I making today, you ask? A vegetarian dish, a spinach and kale ravioli stuffed with cheeses with a creamy mushroom sauce. I'm gonna have a Caesar salad with Asiago cheese with it and some garlic bread. So let's get started. So I went to Costco. Sometimes they have these really good raviolis, and this one was a spinach and kale ravioli wrapped in spinach dough. It's got a blend of cheeses in it. It's already pre-made. You could make your own, but this is home cooking and it's fast and easy, so I made it easy for you to cook. If you'd like to make your own and you got a little extra time, you can make the pasta dough, and what you have to do is flatten out the pasta dough. It's a lot better if you have a sheeter or a pasta machine to do it. Otherwise you'd have to do it by hand. Roll out the dough, make your filling, put a little bit of filling onto each piece of dough, and then cover it with another piece of dough and seal it. It's a little tedious, not that hard, but if you don't have a lot of time, store-bought is also just as good. So I have a pot of boiling water here, and I'm just going to throw these in for about 3 to 4 minutes, cook them until they're a little soft, al dente, as you like to call them. And I'm going to make a creamy mushroom sauce with it. I have 3 kinds of mushrooms: oysters, portobellos, and baby bells, which are baby portobello mushrooms. Alright, so we got our raviolis in our water, just to get them nice and soft. Now, we're going to start heating our pan up to make our sauce. Now over here I have some romaine lettuce. You just cut off the ends, the tops and the bottom, rinse them off. You don't want any of that gunk on your lettuce. And you can chop it up if you'd like. A lot of restaurants do it gourmet style where they leave it whole like this. It's a little bit nicer for presentation. And Caesar salad's usually traditionally used with Parmesan cheese. I had a block of Asiago cheese, which is just as good. I love Asiago cheese. And I just kind of cut it up. You don't have to shred it. You can leave it in chunks like that. It's very good flavor. Then I had some extra bread in my fridge. So I cut it up into chunks and I put it in the oven with some olive oil, and I made my own croutons. You can buy croutons at the store. If you have leftover bread, this is a really good way to use it. And again, regular Caesar store-bought dressing. Very easy. Now I also have some bread over here for my garlic bread. I like to get these little loaves from the store, about $1.50. You can make great sandwiches with them. I cut up the leftover. I'm going to make a garlic bread with it. So all I'm going to do is move you guys over here, spread it, oops, with butter, and just kind of put that on there. And the butter will melt into the bread. And I have this crushed garlic that I like to use. It's very good for spreading. And I'm going to use that. You could use fresh garlic, but I feel like this pureed garlic is really going to make a big difference in flavor and give that garlic bread exactly what it needs, that extra garlic flavor. So when the bread gets nice and crunchy and starts melting in and getting all that melted butter in there, you got all that garlic flavor in there too. Just gonna put that on there, spread it out. All right. There you go. Nice tasty garlic bread. So I just put it in the oven until it gets nice and brown and all the melted butter and garlic is incorporated. Move you guys back over here. My pan should be hot now. So I'm going to start by heating up some white onions for my sauce. Check on my raviolis. You want to give them a nice stir. Make sure all of those raviolis get that nice hot water in there so they can be edible. All right. And you want to sweat the onions just a little bit. Smell that great flavor coming out. Now I also have some chopped garlic in here. This is really good for the sauce. You get all that nice garlic flavor. Pureed garlic has a little too much vinegar in it, so it's not going to give your sauce that great garlic flavor that it needs. This is the best. So I'm going to add all my mushrooms and garlic. And stir it. Mushrooms are very meaty. They're great for appetizers, pastas, soups. Okay, now we're going to season it with a little salt, pepper. And stir again. Now you're going to let all those flavors combine. Then we're going to add a little chicken stock and a little cream. And that's going to be the big base for our sauce. Our pasta ravioli should be done now, so we're going to strain them out. Turn this off. You don't want to overcook them too long, otherwise the filling will start to come out of them. Okay. Just toss it. All right. Now we're going to let our raviolis cook. Check on our garlic bread. Butter's melting. All right, now we're going to add a little chicken stock. Kind of deglaze it. Now all the mushrooms are going to get nice and soft. They're going to take in all that flavor from the chicken stock. We're going to add our cream. We have our ingredients for our salad all ready to go. And we're just waiting on our garlic bread to toast up. And we're going to add our raviolis. Check back for part 2 to see how everything tastes. See you in a minute.